Good people, what it do, what it is, what it look like. We are back with the Blerd Brain podcast where melanin meets the multiverse, where blackness meets the beyond. That's a dope little line right there. It is I, your host, Betta. And today we have another Blerd Brain and Friends special guest. I had a drum roll track, but I lost that whole program.
Oh, right, you can still add it.
I'm gonna probably add it in, but I just needed everybody to know because I would be pushing the button right now. But certified, bona fide, blurred and unwavering.
Yeah.
Check her page out. Unwavering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. Super fan, excuse me, fanatic.
Super
duper. I didn't know. Yeah. Lengths and distances. I'm telling you, check out the page. Donatello over Raphael. We'll get into that. Who does that? But a gamer to the core, new and retro. This human being owns a Neo Geo. I don't think for the younger viewers, the 2 or 3 that might be watching, I don't think you really understand how crazy that is and amazing. This is the
She's your queen to be.
Queen, Theee.
Thank you.
Yes, Queen G22, aka Queen G, aka QG22.
QG22.
AKA I went to Morgan State, but I'm cool anyway.
Lady Bear, yes.
Yeah, one of those. Welcome.
What are those?
Welcome to the show, Queen G.
Am I welcomed?
You are absolutely
okay.
So I put it like this. I always say it like this. It's just like with Greeks. It's just like with HBCUs. Within the family, we joke around, but let somebody from George Mason or ODU or something start talking smack, and I got you.
I feel you. I totally feel you on that. Yeah. Yes. I love the HBCU love, for real.
Absolutely. All serving the same purpose, etc. Some, just went above
some
and
are
beyond
better than others.
I'm glad you recognize that. For our viewers, I'm going to show you that she definitely knows which is the best. We'll talk about that. I'm going to do that in post. Besides being an HBCU alum, a certified Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fanatic, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh gosh, I feel like that really sums it up with the gaming and the turtles, but I am heavy into health and fitness. I'm a dog mom, and let's see, I don't know, free-spirited. My real work, I own 2 construction companies, one for material supply and the other one for concrete pumping. But
wow,
it's nice to have other people that work for you that can do most of the stuff, so I can do the fun stuff like content creation.
Exactly. Play Neo Geo all day.
Neo Geo. And also I'd like to mention that not only do I own a Neo Geo, I own a working Neo Geo that I still play quite often. I love Neo Geo games very much.
I saw that, and the fact that one, you hit it and the sound came on, but the fact that I didn't know that Neo Geo had a Double Dragon. Yes. I thought that was just Nintendo.
Well, I'll keep it 100. I didn't learn that till probably maybe about like a year and a half ago. Mm-hmm. My circle, of gamers and content creators, but the Neo Geo family that I've recently became a part of, like 3 or 4 years ago, they always keep me in the loop, right, when games are available for purchase, because it's a tight, respectable market. The Neo Geo community, like they're really good at taking care of people who are really into Neo Geo. So you don't get a lot of what do you call scammers?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. They do a really good job of keeping those people out. And so somebody hit me up and was like, yo, someone's trying to sell their Double Dragon, and I was like, Double Dragon, like
Right.
I want it, and it is rare. It's not very well known, and so it's. I was able to get it for a much better price than what it's priced at today.
I saw what you posted.
Man, I had to let him know because dude kind of came at me like, "What?" I was like, "No, this is for real." Like, I didn't just like pick like a cheap game to put in there. I wanted to put in a game like I'm in it, like like Neo
This
Geo.
is your
I'm
world.
in it. Yes, a collector, I guess, like hardcore almost, but I mean, those games are very expensive. There's a lot of games that I'll never ever own because it's just not that serious, you know.
So I'm a Sega dude. So nothing is really more than. So I have seen a few that are kind of expensive, but nothing over 3 digits.
Oh,
My
yeah.
Sega doesn't work anymore. I still got it, but it don't work anymore.
You don't have a working Sega?
No. Well, I take it back. I don't have an actual working Sega. I got, those ones where like it's a plug-in and it's got like 100,000 games on it.
Oh, like an emulator.
Yeah. I got one of those, but it's not it's just not a real Sega.
So you're not like really a Sega fan then?
I am. I believe that I am a Sega fan. I just don't have currently the working. So our next question.
It sounds complicated.
I don't have so it hasn't been long that it hasn't worked. It just hasn't worked recently.
For a while, probably.
No, just a few years.
What's recently, like years?
I mean, what is a year really? It's a composition of days. So I mean, you could say for a few days.
Composition of days, dude.
Yeah, it's a collection of days. So I mean, you could say a few days.
You have a lot of fuel for me on this stream. You know that I'm not a fan of Sega.
Oh, I saw the Nintendo. I'm definitely gonna dig into you on that.
You're a Sega person, and you went to Hampton. I mean,
yeah.
It's a lot going on today.
Dope, right? I know. Like I try not to. I don't want to be cocky or nothing, so I try to let other people say it for me. But I thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. I mean, I didn't have you on here to give me compliments, but
I wasn't complimenting you actually.
Oh, is a different name for a compliment? Okay. Yeah. I'll check it out in the thesaurus, like what other names. Synonyms.
Look it up, yeah.
Yeah, synonyms. Yeah. That word is synonyms. I don't know if they taught that at Morgan.
Sarcasm.
Oh, you mean I think you're saying the wrong word.
No, I wasn't.
Morgan classes. I get it. Morgan classes. It's synonym, not sarcasm. No, I get it though.
It was sarcasm.
Potato.
Here we are. Yeah, potato for sure.
Pirates. Beef.
We're off to a good start.
We are. Yeah.
I
feel like I've been judged based on my not having a working Sega.
I wouldn't say judged. It was concerning to hear.
It felt judgmental.
It wasn't. It was concerning because you said that you're a Sega fan, but you don't care enough to make sure it works. Though it's confusing. I guess
I have the other Sega for my gaming needs. However,
the emulator.
It's a Sega-ish.
Yeah.
But as far as the full one, it's more of I have it more so like encased in like it's like a shrine. So its ability to play is not really necessarily, whatever. It's because I'm such a Sega fan, I want to leave it like a fossil, if you will, that you put up in a when you have a gun that you like a nice gun that came from the Second World War, you don't shoot it. You put it up in the case to look at it.
But it could shoot though.
But who knows? I mean, who really knows? Because you don't want to try it and mess it up. But anyway, I'm right.
Oh, okay.
So what we like to do here at the Blerd Brain is for all new guests, is have a blurred brain rapid fire just to start things out.
Oh gosh, that sounds scary.
Yeah, and I just for everybody out there, I did not, like I say on everyone, I did not give her these questions ahead of time.
No. Okay, I'm nervous, but I'm
So
ready.
it's some pretty serious, hard hitting questions.
I don't think that they are. I feel like this is a trap.
Well, I mean, you will be a judge. You will be judged.
Okay, all right.
But we'll see. I'm gonna start off with something easy for you.
This is like
It's
rapid
around-
fire, so I have to answer right away, or can I sit and ponder for a little while?
You can sit and ponder. I meant rapid fire more so like random in nature. Like I didn't tell you ahead of time. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Greatest villain, either live action or cartoon, and why? Easy question.
Oh, well, I mean, are we talking like my personal opinion, or are we talking like statistically wise?
No. Personal opinion. Personal opinion.
Okay, personal opinion. You know, every time I think about villains, I am really fascinated with Karai. I love Karai, especially reading her in the comics. Yes, Shredder's daughter. She's got a complicated story because she starts off basically trying to gain the respect of her father, and Shredder or Rakusaki, he's very hard on her, like very, very hard on her, and there's so many times that she just wants to quit and go against her father, but then also she wants to take over for her father. So first of all, I'm a big fan because she's female. I can't relate to her story, but I understand her story and I respect it. Just a chick trying to prove her own. Right. I love it.
I didn't think of that. Mine is close. It is. I have an OG villain and I have a new villain.
Okay, that's fair.
My OG villain is Shredder. That's the easy answer. However, that doesn't make it any less true to me.
I feel that.
I'm a Shredder dude because for a few reasons. Obviously, he's a villain. He's a bad guy. That being said, there is a modicum of honor there. Like, I'm fighting you. I'm going to kill you. However, if you drop your sword, I'm going to tell you to pick it up because I want to beat you at your best.
Yes, that is definitely Shredder. He does not want any handouts.
Exactly. And if it's to the point where you're beaten up by somebody else, I'm going to wait. I'm going to give you a week. Come back when you're ready.
When you're ready, yeah.
I also like the hand things with I'm sure there's a technical ninja term, but the hand joints with the spikes, because it reminds me of Wolverine.
Oh, okay. I can see that. He's just, like you, Shredder is, I have a huge statue of Shredder. He's in my house, and I am not a fan technically of villains, but Shredder is one of those guys you have to respect him, and he keeps coming back. He's a tough one to put down.
Exactly. We got to dig into that too. What you said, not a fan of villains. We're gonna dig into that.
Okay.
We're gonna keep that. My new school. Now I say new in that I don't have the knowledge that you do, so this is new to me.
Okay.
But my daughters and I started watching 5 years ago, maybe one of the newer cartoon iterations of Ninja Turtles, and it was like computer graphics. It wasn't hand drawn. And
you're talking about Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
I believe
a couple years ago.
Yeah. I think it was on Nickelodeon. Or maybe
you said like 4 or 5 years ago? That's a while. Because Mutant Mayhem, I think, is like 2 or 3 years. And it's it's got that stop and go type art style, kind of like, what do they call it? Like Spider-Man. There's a Spider-Man that is very similar. And then the newest series before that one is Rise.
There's one where it's hand drawn and Raphael is Snaggletooth. Not that one. So you got like a sharp tooth.
2012 series. I think you're talking about 2012.
Yeah, not
No,
that
you
one.
said Snaggletooth. That sounds like Rise. Is
That's not
Donatello
the.
have like a purple big ass bandana on his head with a?
Yeah, not that one. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Not the one with the snaggletooth, but the one where it looked like it's done with computer, like it's not hand drawn.
Yeah, you're talking about the 2012 series.
Okay. Is it the 20? Okay, maybe we were watching it late. Maybe that's what it was because they weren't born in 2012.
Mm-mm.
But we would watch that, and Tiger Claw
Tiger
was.
Claw.
I was a big fan for the same reasons as Shredder, but even more so from an honor standpoint. He is very much about honor and the craft of fighting, and he's like, to me, like Battle Beast from Invincible.
Sure.
And I love
that.
tigers.
I
So.
like the 2012 series. My favorite series is 87 cartoons
Of
because
course.
that's what I grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
But I did probably maybe same time, 4 or 5 years ago, I stopped being stubborn and I was like, let me see what everyone is talking about the 2012 series. And the 2012 series, what they do really good with is when they present you with these villains,
Mm-hmm.
there's also a backstory that comes with them. And so you learn, how they got to where they are today instead of just like, oh, well, here's a new villain, this week, or here's a new monster this week. You actually learn about these villains throughout the multiple seasons. And I think it's really good because it adds depth and emotion to all the characters.
That was, and I'm not even going to wait. I know I got two more questions, but that hit exactly what I wanted to talk about with villains, the layers to villains, because most villains, the best villains, don't know they're villains or don't think they're villains.
Sure.
Like a Joker, they know they're doing bad stuff, but a Joker, a Tiger Claw, etc.
You don't think Shredder knows he's a villain?
Oh, Shredder does. Shredder does. But like a Tiger Claw, Shredder knows what to do. But even like Joker, he's so convinced. What is the term they use? I can't remember the term they use, but it's to the point where he 100% is devoid of crazy, which is what makes him seem so crazy.
Right.
And he genuinely doesn't think he's a bad guy. He thinks he and Batman are two sides of the same coin.
Right. Yeah.
But
I would agree. And that would fit very well with Karai when I was talking about her. She doesn't see herself as a villain. She sees herself trying to earn honor and respect, and along the way she feels disrespected, but she's not like I'm evil and I'm trying to do bad things.
Right.
Which I love that.
She don't want to do hood rat things with her friends.
She don't want to do hood rat things.
Okay, all right. Because when you said the villain thing, I was like, it's not that I like villains, it's that I respect that most villains don't see themselves as the villain.
I think in that perspective, again, like Karai, then I'm not like so much like, oh, I hate villains, but like villains that are like, they know that they're just doing off the wall stuff.
Right.
I'm a good guy type chick.
I got you. Okay. I'm an anti-hero. I'd say that. I'm an anti-hero person.
Anti-hero.
Wolverine, Raphael is a bit of an anti-hero.
He's just
like it's not necessarily that I want to do good or bad. It's just that I want to be left alone and I'll do good but I'm not going to do it the heroic way.
Sure. That's fair. I like that. I don't know. I feel like Raphael is just stubborn.
I mean, he wants to do it himself, and it's what it is Raphael, and we're going to break this down too. We're just totally going off.
He's a little selfish. I mean, he wants to do it his way.
Well, but it's not even just that. It's the reason he comes off as selfish and allows that to be seen that way. Mm-hmm. But it's because I don't want nobody else hurt. So I want to go do it by myself. If everybody else is asleep, I'm going to put this trench coat and this hat on, and I'm going to go out and fight these streets because I don't want them to get hurt, my brothers to get hurt.
But we're supposed to be a team.
But, which is also why I like Wolverine so much. This is maybe I should probably go to therapy, but.
No, you have to go to therapy.
this is why, like, I like those characters. Not that I agree with them, but their purpose, they come off as brash and I'm stubborn and I'm a jerk. But they're cool with people thinking that. But the truth is, they're probably some of the most heartfelt characters there because they do what they do to protect the people they love.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. He's like Raphael. He's definitely an emotional, person, and even though I don't agree with how selfish and stubborn he can be, it does make sense why he does stuff. Because, Raphael, like, sometimes he's just had enough and he's just like, well, I'm just going to take care of it. I'm just going to do it this way, even though not really considering how it affects everybody else. That's the selfish part in him. But it is out of love, and it is out of just being an emotional guy.
Right. Anti-hero. See?
Anti-hero.
That's why I like that, because there's more layers to an anti-hero than it is just, I'm just going to do good or I'm just going to do bad.
Well, when you explain it that way, it sounds good. But when you anti-hero, it's just like, wait, what?
Yeah, I mean,
anti
the heroic way. Like, we're going to get the same place, just not take the same bus to get there. So I'm anti the heroic. Yeah, I'm not going to take the heroic route, but I'm going to get there to do the right thing, just in my way.
But is it always the right thing?
No, but no. I mean, it's layers. Layers can't all be right. It's got to be. Doesn't make you a layered character if you do everything right.
No, and you know what? And that is why, like, he's a good fit, right? All the brothers, they bring something different to the group, and he's just one that he's like a toddler. You gotta keep an eye on him. He's gonna take off if you don't keep your eyes on him. So
I wouldn't say a toddler. I'd say like just a mean teenager. Teenage.
He's age-wise,
rebellious.
though, not necessarily mental.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that. Next, hot seat question. Top 3 retro games, and the caveat is, when I say retro, obviously I know you could go further back, but we're just talking about the 8-bit NES, Sega Genesis battle time, like when Sega Genesis became big. And it can be Neo Geo, I think it was Jaguar. What was Bonk on?
TurboGrafx
16. It can be any of those.
Well, Sega Genesis time, it would have been more of the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Turtles in Time. Well, I still got to throw it in there. Super Mario Brothers 3, Turtles in Time, and Donkey Kong Country.
Okay. I never got into Donkey Kong. I think it was just, I wasn't good at it. I think that's why I didn't get into it.
Well, you were messing around with the Sega. If you had ventured out to a console that could deliver great games.
The 8-bit side profile, is that what you refer to? That game? That's
16-bit.
Oh, you're talking about the Super Nintendo. I mean,
16 to 32-bit. We were right there. I mean this is an iconic, a legendary series.
I mean, who did it first though with the 16-bit? Who was that? Was that Nintendo?
I mean, Nintendo definitely set the groundwork for everybody else. Yes.
I feel like the commercial said Genesis does. You can't do this on Nintendo. I think that Genesis does what Nintendo don't is actually what they said at the end of the commercial.
No, I don't recall that. It was something like, I think now you're playing with power.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't even talk trash about Sega because they knew, let's just stay on our own.
I mean, because that's just not how we operate. Just when the people go low, you go higher. You don't go lower. I mean, Nintendo's a stand-up company.
Okay, I give you that. I'm gonna say mine, and I'll say mine.
Are they all Sega games?
No, they're not.
Okay.
Because what I wanted, and I'll tell you the story real quick. What I wanted, it was 1988 or 89. I don't remember what Christmas it was, but I wanted a Nintendo because everybody I knew had Nintendos. And
Sounds accurate.
I wanted to play Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom brought out or had out this black thing, and I was like, that ain't no Nintendo. Like, where do you put the game even? I don't. So I was mad, but I was a brat too. I watched the video a lot, and I get angry with myself because I was a real brat.
They recorded it, and you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I didn't say anything bad, but I wasn't excited until we popped Altered Beast in. Nintendo what?
Altered Beast, that game is weird and difficult.
Difficult. I beat it you're right. You're a Nintendo person, so I mean, two buttons. So I mean, I guess it would be difficult.
Okay, well, Super Nintendo, we had 4 buttons and the bumper, so we had 6.
Well, we're talking about going from.
We only needed the 2, A and B. The simple mind, you can get a lot of stuff done.
Because you were a 1-bit character from one side. All
We
you
were
needed to do was
multiple
jump.
bits. Okay.
It was jump.
We were multiple bits.
Well, we
I
had
asked Sega people. I asked them about Altered Beast because people were like, you need to play this game. And I played it like 2 weeks ago. The game is awful.
What?
Awful.
It had depth. It had a storyline.
You're walking around ass naked until you turn into a beast.
He has a loincloth. For that time, it was okay. And he just rose from his grave, so it's not like he's wearing a whole lot of clothes.
I feel like we could have, got some shorts or something.
I mean, for the time frame,
it's inappropriate, is what it is. It's inappropriate.
I'm sure I could find some. I mean, Contra, they had the shirts off and everything and doing flips.
Yeah, but we had on pants. We had pants and we had belts.
Agree to disagree. Because
potato, and then
you're gonna steal my sayings. Potato.
I thought it was universal on your show. Because I'll go tomato. It's nothing.
I mean, but we'll know that you're still, that's like.
I'll use tomato.
That's like being a Sega Genesis with 16-bit and then Nintendo comes out with a 16-bit. Like, what? Come on. Like, trailing.
I feel like the dates, are backwards. You know who started it.
The 16-bit?
You know who started it.
We're going to have to look that up.
Nintendo. I'm talking like the entertainment system. And then here comes everybody else trying to copy and get some.
So Atari wasn't out already? Sega was actually out already. Not Sega Genesis, but Sega
Atari was out.
And Sega was too. Not the Genesis, but Sega had already.
Nobody knew what that was.
Okay. I mean, we can look up the dates, but
we can look it up, but I mean, let's just keep it 100. Nintendo. I mean, the only reason why we're even gaming today is because Nintendo came in after the game crash and saved it.
Nintendo. Okay.
Nintendo.
Oh, my bad. It's just force a habit. Nintendo.
Yeah, it's actually pronounced Nintendo.
Don't. Okay, I got you.
Silent. It's silent.
I will say my 3 was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Come on, don't do that. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Because of the gameplay, because it was fun at the time, but also the soundtrack. It rides. Like right now, it rides. Right now.
I have heard, yes, the Sonic. I think most Sega fans feel that Sonic 2 is like your best Sonic game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the first. That's Sonic. Is that Sonic and yeah, that's Sonic and Tails. That's before Knuckles. But number 2 would be NBA Jam.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of NBA Street, but that was the next generation. And Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Those are good games.
Yeah.
I was a huge fan of NBA Streets. I have Volume 1 and Volume 2, but I have them for the GameCube.
Yeah.
And I remember being very excited when NBA Jam finally got ported to Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
We didn't have it for a while. We
I
had
mean,
to.
they had to put it on the best one first,
Well,
and
they just
then
wanted to test it out, with the audience that didn't matter,
I feel
and
like it was
then
trickle down
they
theory.
brought it to us. Yeah,
Put it to the
when it was
best, and
ready.
then let it drip down to whatever's down there at the bottom.
I'm not. I don't think that's how it went down.
No.
No.
Oh. It feels like that might be right.
Yeah, I don't remember it that way.
Last question, and I though I didn't see it on your page, I feel like you would probably be very well versed in this as well.
Okay.
So we're gonna go, and you don't have to you can give as deep an explanation as you'd like, but we're gonna go X-Men versus Justice League. The ultimate Marvel versus DC. I was gonna say Marvel versus DC, but then I'll be talking for the rest of this time. So X-Men versus Justice League.
I can't comment on that. I have very, very minimal knowledge on X-Men.
Oh, well, so this was a good show. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. This has been dope. I'm probably not going to air this, but
DC, that's all Batman, the dark side, right?
The dark side.
Yeah, like all the movies and stuff, it's just really
the Dark Knight.
Dark.
Yeah.
No, not the Dark Knight. I mean, like the ambience of the movies. It's just like it's just like a dark themed stuff. Like it's almost hard to see. Like you're always like in the fog or at night. It's dark themed.
That's more. I'll say that's more recent, as in like the late '90s, the 2000s or whatever, that they started going to that thing, because DC used to be more of the, which they're going back to, more of the vibrant colors and Superman, etc. Which is why that new Superman was so. They were trying to be comic book accurate, so they made lighter colors. They made the filters when they did the color grading of the movie.
Oh,
they made it a lot lighter and brighter, which I don't like.
Oh, you're not. So you are a fan of the dark. The darkness.
I am, absolutely.
Darkness.
Logan is the greatest.
I like Black Widow.
I like the character. I feel like, and this is another thing that I actually did a podcast on this. What I think in dealing in the blerd culture is what the biggest problem with, and I'm gonna say something first, but don't get mad. Let me finish. The biggest problem with women-led comic book movies, I saw your eyebrows, it's not that the women are less talented, that the characters are less interesting. It's that when the people that are writing them put them out, they don't put any effort into them. Like the storylines look like crap. I could name 15 amazing storylines of female-led superhero or villains, because I like villains too, that could be an amazing movie, but they put all their budget into the male-led movies. And then when the female-led movies don't do well, everybody's like, well, like people will say their truth and say, man, this movie sucked. But people are like, oh, you didn't like it because it was female-led. So I say, no, I didn't like it because it sucked.
Oh, I thought the movie behind Black Widow was pretty good. That wasn't good?
I won't say it sucked. I just felt like they could do more with it. Like they could have extended, they could have done a lot more. There was more depth. That character has a lot more depth.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So they just that was one of the best ones. Like even if you go to DC, I hated Wonder Woman. I didn't like the first one. A lot of people like the first one. I hated the second one. I didn't finish the second one. But they make a joke. It made it a joke.
Oh, like I thought I heard a lot of people were saying that the second Wonder Woman was really, really good.
No, it was. They made a joke of it. They made it like a complete and utter joke, and they made her.
That would make sense then. That would make sense. Why it would be like that, budgetary wise, and they're just putting together a movie when there's so much more that they could do to really, showcase these female characters.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, but it's also that's on one side. The other side is the nerd culture is there's a large portion of it is white males between a certain age that not that they don't like women, but have issues with women being in those lead roles, and they also are a part of that. So even if the movie was good, a lot of them are
Wait,
going.
I can't hear anything you're saying. Hold on.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I can hear you, but now I can't see you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you're back now.
I'm back. I'm
Yep.
back. Okay.
Was I gone?
No, you were right there.
Okay.
Because I thought you were getting upset at the question because you were like,
No,
oh.
I was trying to. I didn't know if you would be able to hear me because it was acting funny.
Oh.
So the last thing you said, I didn't hear it.
Oh, well, so I was saying it's two sides. On one side, I think the production studios are doing a disservice to the female-led roles. But on the other side, in nerd culture, and I know that you've seen this way more than I have, is most of nerd culture or a large part of nerd culture are white men between a certain age that feel like the nerd community has nothing to, like, women can't be a part of that.
Sure. Yeah. I see it a
You know?
lot. It's kind of weird. I mean, in 2026,
Yeah.
it is. I mean, you've seen women before, right? Like, I don't know. I get those comments all the time, and it's mind blowing. Like on my YouTube videos, and guys will be like, "Oh my God, there's a female that's into video games." I'm like, what world are you living
Right.
on? And more so women, but also, oh my God, wow, she's a Black female and she likes nerd stuff. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah. Like
It's weird. It's odd, but I mean, why is that? The guys, what they don't. I mean, we live in a world with the internet, so how do you
I
not?
feel like some of it, the parts that I can't speak as much to is because I don't have that mindset, but like it's the same people that when you take a fake character that has never existed in real life,
Okay.
like Captain Marvel, for
Okay.
instance. Like Captain Marvel in the comic book, the first one, Marvel was a dude. But Captain Marvel there's another person as Captain Marvel, and it's Carol Danvers' woman.
Yeah, I didn't even know the original character was a guy. First of all, I didn't
Yeah.
even know Captain Marvel just showed up to me when freaking what's that called? Endgame or something like that? I
Yeah.
don't know.
And but a lot of people got ticked off about that. Now that there's an actual comic book character named Carol Danvers that becomes Captain Marvel, but like even outside of the comics, Little Mermaid, because she was Black in the movie,
Oh,
people
sure.
freaked out. It's like, there's not real mermaids. The mermaids aren't real. Well, it's not accurate. Accurate to what, bro? Like, there aren't real mermaids. Show me a real mermaid and tell me if she's Black or white. And when you do that, then I'll pay you for that. But it's the same crowd. It's and it's Black men do it too, I'm sure.
Well, a lot of them are Black men that say it to me.
Well, because I think, and this is just my own personal opinion,
Sure.
I think to you, white men are probably intimidated and probably wouldn't necessarily reach out to say something like that. They're probably thinking it.
Oh, that makes sense. Probably. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of keyboard warriors, but
That's true.
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Like I'm sure you get a lot of, oh man, what you know about Ninja Turtles, man? What you know about gaming? You don't know about a game, man. Get on the sticks. You posted something about what game is that? And I hate the game because I'm bad at it. My daughter's good at it though. The Silk.
Silk Song.
Yeah, I gave up.
So did I.
It was annoying the hell out of me.
The game's unnecessarily too difficult for me.
Yeah.
I don't need that at my ripe age. I want to get through the game.
Yeah, it was too much stress. But like I could imagine people coming to you, maybe not about that game specifically, but some folks have this mindset that when you pick up those joysticks, you have to have testosterone in your hands to actually understand it, which I still don't get, but it's still
just
prevalent.
I don't know. It's been that way in the gaming world, or I guess just geek culture, you know, since forever. I think it evolved as you know, the good old white boys club, and then
Right.
and you know, women hopped in, and I don't know, I guess they didn't notice.
Yeah.
we're in there.
Right.
We're
Like
in there deep too. Like it's crazy.
it's more, I find more women influencers online doing the video game walkthroughs, doing the walk, or doing like first views on like Invincible, or talking about movies that are coming out. I see more women doing that.
Yeah.
Like a big group of Black women doing that.
Yeah. I want to make sure I say this right, 'cause they're very particular, but I am a member of, you know, a group called Black Girl Gamers, and there's over 10,000 members. 10,000 members. Like, it's a beautiful thing, but it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, there's a lot. We're out
And I'm
here.
sure that's like a small microcosm of how many folks, how many Black women are still gaming that may not know about the group.
Right.
Yet.
Real talk. Yeah. It's pretty
Cool.
awesome.
Speaking of, you know, we've jumped on with regard to, you know, the good old boy group, etc. I want to talk about the other side, with us both being proud HBCU
Yes.
alum. So hold on, alum. One of them's alumnae, one's alumni, and alumnus. One is male, one is female, one is, I don't remember which
Are
one.
you serious?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I thought we were all just
out.
alums or
Well, I
alumni.
think you can be all alum, but then like alumnae, like AE is one, and then alumni is another.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. I know. Sometimes
I gotta change my profile. I have HBCU alumni. Am I not alumni?
It might be general. I don't even know. I mean, you know, sometimes being
I'm gonna be
around
looking that up.
being around such super intelligent Hamptonians, I just sometimes, you know, I can't even keep up myself, because it was a Hamptonian that told me that. But I'll say, with regard to my last show, it was another Hamptonian. We talked about HBCU.
That's the one where you put me on blast?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one. Put your picture up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you would like that.
It was how you said it. You had like this deep exhale when you said Morgan State. It was.
Oh no, that was me giving love. That's how I give love. I go like Morgan State. That's me giving.
It sounds loving. Yeah, appreciate it.
That's my way of, you know what I mean? I like to be mysterious, but that's how I show love.
Okay. You know? I totally misread that.
Did you misread?
I totally did.
It's okay. It's okay. We've clarified it now. We've clarified it.
That's why I commented, be careful.
I was wondering what that was like.
Yeah, that's because I was confused. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that was purely love. See how I just did it? That was love.
I feel the love when you say it like that.
I mean, you know, so, you know, I got love for y'all.
Alumni.
Huh?
HBCU alumni.
You alumni.
Okay, well, your shirt says alumni.
Well, so I think alumni is for guys, or maybe I got to go back and ask her. What does yours say?
Says Morgan State. Because we're really not flashy like that. Like,
or maybe they just didn't expect you to graduate, so they didn't.
They expected it. They expected it. Yeah.
They were like, she ain't never gonna be alumni, and she goes to Morgan State.
I'm alumni or alumnus or alumnae. I got to look it up. Now I'm nervous. Have I been falsely advertising?
We'll say alum, because that fits.
I'm gonna change it. Like, as soon as I get off this, I'm changing my profile to alum.
You might have the right one. I think. You maybe not, but we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. how did you feel as a Morgan State Bear?
Awesome.
Was there?
It was the best time of my life. It was amazing.
Was there a like a blurred nerd geek culture? Like, were you welcome there? Were you nurtured? Was it kind of like, nah, I'm gonna do this in my room, or like, how was it being at that HBCU?
Well, if you're saying like you're strictly talking about geek culture,
Yeah.
okay. Well, it didn't exist to me at Morgan State. I didn't have time, and I didn't know how much like I missed it and needed it because I went to Morgan on a full scholarship, playing softball, and I also, which I never got to because our coach was like, you have to make a decision. I wanted to pledge. I got deltas all throughout my family, so I hung out with athletes and I hung out with deltas. So the geek part really didn't like kick in until, I mean, it's always been there, as a child and through high school and all that kind of stuff. But I guess maintaining the scholarship and coming from California in a predominantly white neighborhood, schools, everything, and going to an HBCU in a predominantly black area, like there's a lot that I was seeing and there was a lot that I had to learn. It was like a culture shock, and I didn't have time for any of the geek stuff. It was softball practice, class, and softball practice, and then
sleep at some point.
sleep and doing college activities with my teammates and stuff like that. So
Right.
I did not get the pleasure of meeting or experiencing or talking to other geeks. I would have loved that very much. I had a I want to say I took my GameCube with me, and one of my boyfriends like bought me a PlayStation. So I was definitely still gaming, and whenever I had time to game, I would. But like the girls on my team, the girls in my dormitory, like they weren't gamers. So I was just kind of like a loner doing my own thing, until it was time to go to the club. Then I was kicking it with them, right?
Right.
But yeah, I didn't get that.
Hit pause on the game real quick.
Huh?
You would have to pause your game to go out to the club.
I definitely had to pause it and, put a little piece of paper over the light so nobody could see that it was still on.
Right.
That type of thing. But yeah, I did not get that. And I think that's part of the reason why, like, I'm just so overly passionate about it now as a very mature adult. Like, I don't have to worry about, which I don't now, but I think I could say subconsciously being an athlete and being respected on the softball field and being the California girl and all that kind of stuff, that I didn't feel very comfortable sharing how much I adored the Ninja Turtles in college. Like I was just gonna lose. Like I was already fighting for my life to keep my black card.
Do you play spades? No, that's neither do I.
Okay.
When you said fighting for your life to keep your black card,
I said I don't like to say that out loud. Yeah, I don't.
Even now, it's still like, do you play spades? I mean, I know the rules.
Yeah, I know the rules, but yeah, it was one of those things where like the girls would be like, okay, well, we're going to go over to the, the guys' dormitory to play spades, and then they'll be like, Queen, you can stay here, and I'm gonna be like, all right, bet I'm just gonna play my game. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Or we'll hit you up when we're done, and you can come through after. Like, yeah, I was like I said, I learned a lot of things.
Right. That's similar, and I will say I respect your affinity and your loyalty to Nintendo because you just went with the GameCube. My loyalty, because obviously the Genesis system didn't last.
That's interesting.
I had a Sega, what was it? The Dreamcast.
Okay.
Which was amazing, and I don't know what happened.
It
was
also
an
didn't last
amazing
very
system.
long, right?
Not at all. It was like a handful of years, but it was an amazing system. Sega had some financial problems. That's why they only make games. But
yeah. I mean, we all got to do what our strengths are, and it just took Sega a while to figure that out.
Anyway, I would be in my room playing Dreamcast, loving it, but like you said, it'd be like, yo, we're gonna play spades. You trying to play? I know you play spades. It'd be like, yeah. Y'all go ahead, and I'll meet y'all there. Nah, but I need a partner. You know what? Yeah. And then I just got tired of having the excuses to be like, nah, man, I ain't gonna play. I'm gonna be here in my room, or like you said, I would do college things, and then I was in a band, which.
Okay.
As you know, at HBCU, the band is different than it is at Northwestern or Notre Dame.
It is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we're not the nerds that we would be there.
Right.
We're
you out there doing your thing. Hell yeah.
Got up there, So I was on the drum line. It was almost like, I won't say to the same extent at all as athletics, because I know y'all were dedicated to that even more.
Yeah.
But like at a black college, we started before school started. So we were there in maybe August. And it was obviously every day because it was also a class for me.
Right.
But in addition to that, it was morning, afternoon, night, sometimes into the morning. I mean, it's a black college. So, I mean, other things happen outside of playing music. But it was... my nerdness, like I didn't take my comic books with me. I'm very close to my comic books, but I didn't take them to college with me because, like you said, there was that background in my mind of, what if somebody comes in my room and sees them?
Real talk, yeah.
And I think maybe the community was there. I just didn't know how to reach out to it. And now I'm finding all these people I went to school with were thinking the same thing. They were like, damn, I really wish I could have done this and that.
Yeah.
The last guy that was on, he was like, I came with these expectations, like you said, same as me, coming from predominantly white neighborhood, getting that culture shock at Hampton, same as him, and being like, okay, well, this is comfortable, this feels like home, but at the same time, I don't know what's accepted as far as that. I cared about what was accepted.
Yeah.
Which is why now I just lean heavy into, this is all the stuff I like. It's super nerdy, and I love that it's super nerdy.
It's part of growing up and, maturing and finding your way and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I've had a few people that reach out to me and they were like, oh, I remember you at Morgan, like, and they'll be like, when did you start liking the Ninja Turtles? And I was like, I don't know, 7, but they had no clue. I think I brought like a couple Donatellos with me, and I would just like have them on my desk, but it wasn't enough where like it was super noticeable, so no one was like, what the hell is this? It was just my own way of, trying to get comfortable in a space that was new to me, but I wasn't overly talking about all of the nerd stuff, that I wanted to do, like simply just like going to like an arcade or something like that, like talking to guys like, well, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Well, I really would like to go to an arcade, but none of my girls were saying that. So I was like, I don't know. I guess we're going to the club, right? Because that's what everyone wants to do.
Right.
I didn't want to be the weirdo.
Yeah.
But now I don't care. I don't care. I am the weirdo.
Yeah. I think it's also even outside of HBCUs, and this is what we talked about in the last one, as far as that convergence of Black culture and blerd culture. I think in trying to find our own, I mean, we create our own lane no matter what.
Sure.
But I think because there was this mindset of, well, you can't, like for you can't like that because you're female. Why would you like? How could you like that? Or you can't like, you're Black.
Black.
What do you know about the X-Men? So it's not a matter of I listened to them and I just sat back, but it was more of a matter of, I don't even want to get into that.
Right.
So, now I know if I go to the Hamptons campus, I'm sure there might be a class on comic books or something like that, because it's so accepted now.
It is.
That in what is it called when they dress up?
Cosplay?
Cosplay. Like, it's a huge cosplay movement now whereas before, some would do it, but it would be very much in my room, take a picture and take it off. Now, I haven't done it. I'd like to try it once, but I also see what they spend on those things.
Man. And here's the thing, like, I have been, this was something also once I realized that this was actually very popular and very accepted, cosplay, because just a little nervous to do it, but I have been wanting to cosplay Melina, from Mortal Kombat for years, but I'm not gonna cosplay Melina, the outfit from Amazon. Like, I need someone to build me like a dope Melina costume, and then how much is that? I'm talking thousands of dollars that these people are. I'm not that talented to do it myself. I would need somebody to do it for me, and it just, I don't know, it seems like a lot of work.
I feel like for me, I would start in stages, because I'm gonna do it eventually, because we got MomoCon out here, and obviously y'all have Comic-Con, the big Comic-Con. I'm gonna do it for something, and I'm gonna probably start with a t-shirt, maybe some fake Wolverine claws, and then the next time, like you said, I'm gonna go with maybe one of those cheap Amazon costumes.
You're gonna do the Amazon one.
Yeah, like
you're
the
gonna
one where,
like just slowly, like,
yeah.
But isn't that what Halloween is for?
What, the Amazon stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, but well,
don't you have a Wolverine costume now?
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say one way or another. I might have some Wolverine stuff. I might have had a Black Panther one too.
Okay, so you want to like just kind of like dibble dabble in it for your own like comfortability.
Yeah,
walking around, having people come up to you, want to take pictures, all that kind of stuff.
Right. I also want to be there to watch first. When I want to ingrain myself into it is when I'm gonna be ready to spend the money to get the full costume, and that's another thing with those costumes. There's certain things that I just think I'm not comfortable with doing anyway. Because I mean, it's a
you don't want to walk around in your drawers.
I don't want to walk around in my drawers. These spandex, and you know what I mean. Like the top, fine. The bottom, no. Or like, look, when I do it,
if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it.
You gotta commit to it. But yeah, I guess. Because I'm gonna be walking around like, okay, put your claws up. No, I'm just gonna keep them down here. All good. I'm just keep them down here, take a picture, and I'm good.
Yeah. But, okay. I feel that it's probably best that you know.
Yeah. Like, and I know everybody else around me will be doing it. I need to ease into it.
I feel that. I do.
I need to ease into it. I might be Wolverine with jeans on. He wears jeans.
No, you can't do that. You gotta be in spandex or your drawers.
But if I put on like a leather jacket, and some jeans, a cowboy hat, and some claws, I'm Old Man Logan.
That Wolverine.
Yeah, that's the best. Old Man Logan is the best Wolverine there is.
Okay. No.
You're like, nah, that don't work.
No,
I'll do it one day. One day I'll do the full.
Yeah, you gotta do it full.
It's baby steps.
It is.
I'll take baby steps.
And I'm gonna do it too. I just need to find someone to build it for me.
Yeah.
And some of those Melina costumes though too, like I am nervous. Like same thing like what you're talking about, because I've got, and toot my own little horn, but I got a pretty good looking figure, and there's a reason why I don't show my backside on most of my social media posts, because it's too much.
So here's the thing. I'm a Black man. So whether you show the back, I trying to be as respectful as possible. I'll say I know, just because from research.
know.
From research, because
so okay, I posted I did this super funny video with my brother where he touches my statue and I get to slap him.
I saw that.
And the amount of DMs that I got from a wholesome, funny video, the people were just like, not people, it was guys. They were all like, oh my God, like, we had no idea you had that behind you. And I was like, I know. This is why I can't post that type of stuff, because you lose your mind. So
yeah,
in public, because I'm already an introvert and socially awkward, I am. And I'd have to find a Melina costume that I would feel comfortable in. And she doesn't wear a lot of
anything.
She doesn't. I'm thinking maybe like a big ass cape or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think, a cape would be dope. You could wear whatever Melina wears, but with like a shimmery cape or a. Damn, that's really it.
yeah. It's got to be a cape or I think I saw this one chick. She had like built like this little like flap that just kind of like covers her backside, and it's just something that I would first of all have to get comfortable dressed like that. I'm just not that chick. I'm just not that chick. I'd like to be, but I'm not.
By 2028, we are both going to whatever our respective show we're going to. We're going to be full out, like ready, entrenched in the culture. I'm going to be full. And Wolverine, my favorite costume is the brown and tan one. So I'm going to be brown and tan with the claws, metal ones, real ones.
Real ones.
Real joints with the mask and everything. You're going to be fully Melina'd out with the Melina's size, right?
Yeah.
She's got size. Melina with the size and maybe even like the makeup to have the mouth look like your neck is opening.
Yeah, I got to have a
100.
I don't know. 2028 seems really soon, dude.
Well, see, that's why I said it wasn't 2027 because I got to get myself together and right too mentally. But 2028 is also enough time for me to, if I start saving now, to buy a ticket to fly to California to go to
San Diego Comic-Con. You know what? That would work because I would love to go back to San Diego Comic-Con. But my first experience was like so traumatic.
Really?
That first I had been trying to get tickets to San Diego Comic-Con for years, you know, the whole hot mess that they have with the badges. And so I finally get tickets, and this was, what year did they have the strike? I want to say maybe 2022, maybe 2023. So they had the strike, and then so all of a lot of the actors and celebrities couldn't come because of the strike. So San Diego Comic-Con has got 2 layers. They've got a bottom floor with all the shows, and they have the top floor where everyone goes to do all the panels and stuff. When they have the panels, the bottom floor is manageable to get through. But because they had no panels, everyone, and I mean everyone, was on the floor. It was, I'm an introvert and just anxiety. I mean, we were literally packed in there like sardines. You could not walk past anyone. You couldn't see booths without like trying to like finagle your way through there. It was just, it was not the experience that I was looking forward to at San Diego Comic-Con. Just being so close to everyone, getting groped by people I didn't even know who was touching me, hot, like hot breath. I mean,
Yeah.
it was bad. So talking to people who are regulars of San Diego Comic-Con, they all were like, this was the worst Comic-Con because they didn't have the hall upstairs. So they were like, you got to come back. And I'm just like, I will, but I don't know when, because it was, and oh my God, and it was such a huge building to be packed in there like that. And if there was a fire,
it'd be over.
You wouldn't be able to get out. It was that tight in there. It was ridiculous. And I've been to C2E2, which is a decent size. I think it goes San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, and then Chicago Comic-Con. Very large Comic-Con, and I had a great time. It was awesome.
So you said 2022, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number of divinity is what this is.
It still seems kind of fast.
It's too soon.
I'm going to work on it, because I really have been priding myself lately of doing things that are outside of my box and pushing, my comfortability limits. And I have the body for Melina, and I know I could do it well, as long as, no one talks to me or looks at me.
Don't speak to me. Just, matter of fact, don't even look at me. This is a great costume.
Don't look at me either.
This costume is for me.
But I can also wear the mask too, right? That she sometimes has, until to kind of feel like I'm hiding my face. So I not there, but I don't know. I'll think about it. 2028.
Yeah, it's like that mascot mindset. Like, a lot of people that are mascots are introverts, but when they put the mask on, because nobody knows who they are, they can act out. Exactly.
Yeah.
So 2028, think about it.
Yeah. Okay.
This will be my first. I might go to a MomoCon
that
first.
You got your costume, or if you at least know where you're getting it from.
I mean, I might have already looked up. I might have them saved.
So you got it ready. You just have to push the button and purchase.
I gotta push the button and purchase. But that's
the hardest part.
Because I was gonna go to MomoCon, not this year. It's already passed, but the one maybe 2023.
Okay.
And I was about to purchase. I think I purchased the mask. The mask was crap, so I sent it back because I purchased it from somewhere else. But I had the little blade things that I was gonna put in. I think I was told that I wasn't allowed to bring those, but I was ready.
Oh yeah, and you said real ones.
They were like they got on these knife things. I didn't know I was excited, so I put them like you grip them and hold them, and it's real blades coming out.
Yeah.
And I was gonna make gloves or split gloves so I could put them through there, but yeah, that probably
you have to. Yeah, you can't. That's a weapon.
Yeah, but authenticity. I don't want to have the plastic. I don't want it to be like how floppy these claws are.
Sure, but I mean, don't they do stuff now where even the cosplay swords look real, but they're not swords?
That's true. I was doing too much because I was excited because I just knew I was gonna go, and then life happened and I just didn't. But
2028.
Now I'm either going as Wolverine or I'm going as this guy. I was my daughters and I were in one of the comic book stores I frequent. And they have another side, where the dudes do the Dungeons and Dragons cards and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Never been into that, not knocking it, but I didn't realize they have a toy section over there. Well, a collectibles section.
Cool.
And I was just like, oh, let me check it out. I was looking for Wolverine. And we had already scheduled this. And sitting down on the bottom in the front, they only had him and Michelangelo, was this. And when I tell you, to the viewers, those of you that aren't old enough, you'll never understand this feeling. But I remember looking at this toy. It was probably cost 14 cents to make on my I don't remember what birthday it was. All 4 turtles were sitting on the couch. Shredder was next to him because, Shredder, they made him like mad skinny for some reason.
Yeah.
2 foot soldiers. I think only Rocksteady. I don't know why I didn't get Bebop, but I was cool. And then I forgot his name, the Manta Ray dude, the blue Manta Ray dude. And they were all lined up. And I remember that day like it was yesterday. And seeing this, like the hairs on the back of my neck stood up. Now,
hell yeah.
They were like $5 back then. This wasn't $5. I'll just leave it there. But I bought it. I wanted to tear it open, but I know I can't. But I bought this for this particular occasion.
That is freaking awesome. And God, what's such an awesome memory, right?
Yeah.
To have them all lined up like that. I mean, you can't get that one back. That's really cool.
It was magic. Like my mom knew exactly what to get. I mean, I obviously told her, but she went and bought extra stuff just to make sure. She didn't know to get the foot soldiers. She didn't know that I needed more than one.
Too.
Yeah, she didn't know I needed more than one. Like she was doing research like, okay, Shredder is the main guy. I can only get one of him. But the foot soldiers, I got to get more of them. That was dope. So
that is dope.
This one's going to my daughters, and they'll learn the story before so they don't tear it open, and so on and so forth.
Very nice.
Push this thing down.
Now you just need a Donatello.
I mean, I'm gonna get all 4. Donatello. I'm not in a rush. No, I like them all. I like Donatello. I'd say in my order is obviously Raphael. Donatello is probably my second favorite because he's I know I was just giving you shit, but I think he's my second favorite because I like the story of the weapons choices, like the fact that he's so scientific and tech forward, etc. So he has the simplest weapon that has to make that work. Right. I like that, and I think they always make I like that none of them are really the sidekick because they always make the smart guy the sidekick, and he's not. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Michelangelo, I like all of them. I put Leo at the bottom.
Leo, he deserves to be at the bottom.
Yeah. I have problem with, not that I have a problem with leadership. I just, I don't like Cyclops either. It's just that.
You don't like Cyclops.
I do not like Cyclops. Me and Cyclops is the ops, as the kids say. Me and Cyclops got beef. Yeah.
I've never heard anyone say that before.
I don't like I don't fool with Cyclops. I love Storm. Obviously, Wolverine is my number 1, but I don't fool with Cyclops.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Isn't he usually people's top guy?
Nah. Wolverine is usually the top. But nah, Cyclops is the ops. Cyclops is the ops. See, I just made a whole song right there.
So what is your reasoning for having Leo at the bottom?
Because, and I guess, okay, so I know that some of this comes with leadership, perception comes with leadership, and maybe he's not this way, but I feel like Leo, I won't even say conceit, but there's a level of, how do I want to say it? Not a level of conceit, but there's a level of, I said it, so that's how it goes. And I think their leadership styles, having led teams before, I recognize the difference between boss and leader. And it felt like, at least early on, him trying to get his feel of things, he went the boss route. Well, Raph, you said you do it because I said so. And it's like, hold on, cuz. And Raph was like, nah, we gonna do this. And then, they would have their beef. But I don't know. Leo just comes across as a know-it-all. I don't like that.
He's kind of mid. Like, for me, obviously I adore Donatello, and I love the fact that he has a beautiful mind. But whenever you read the comics or even cartoons, the only series that I haven't really seen all of them yet is the 2003 series. But whenever they get themselves in a situation, the leader is always asking Donatello, what are we doing? How do we get out of this? You know, what can you do to get us out of this? I'm like, okay,
Right.
you're supposed to be the freaking leader, but you keep coming to Donatello. So I feel like Donatello he's a silent leader. He's a silent captain. He puts out options, ideas. He'll nudge one way, you know, which will kind of have the leader say, okay, we'll do it this way. But
Right.
Raphael, I like Raphael. He's not my second favorite. He's my third favorite, but I do like Raphael and how he takes charge. Very blunt, very open, speaks his mind. Michelangelo, you know, depending on the series that you're involved in, he tends to be the silly one, but he's the most skillful one. And then there's Leonardo. Like, what do you really bring to the table?
Even I like that you said it that way. Even in the whole weapons discussion thing, well, Leo got the swords because you can't trust Raphael with the swords because he'll kill somebody. Donatello, Donatello probably wouldn't use them how they need to be used because he's more the heart. And Michelangelo would cut his arms off if he used them. But like, what's the challenge for Leo? Like, what's the layer? There is no layer.
Right. Yeah. That's why I feel he's mid.
Yeah.
He's not I love all of them, but he is my least favorite of the four.
Yeah. Nah, Leo can take a hike. Leo can take a hike. He can go with Cyclops.
Can I have that clip right there? I got a lot of Leonardo fans I'd like to send that to.
Absolutely. I'll send you the whole thing. I think this splits it out into video and audio, so I'll send you both the video and audio track.
Okay, yeah. I got
I'll send you the whole thing.
Several Leonardo fans. I feel like they should hear it come from somebody else besides me.
Your brother is a Leonardo fan, right?
He's a huge Leonardo fan. Yeah, it's sickening.
Yeah.
But he's also mid, like
damn.
It's my brother, like, so I can say that. Not like I've never said it to his face, dude. So they deserve each other.
That's hilarious.
Love you, Mike.
You know, neither of them are Raphael, but you know, it's close. It's close.
It's kind of close, but not really.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Not really. Not close enough. But it's all good. That's all good. So what I had planned was to save the conversation about being a woman in the blerd space. We already kind of talked about that, but specifically a Black woman in the blerd space, but specifically, this ain't no holleration in this dancery, but specifically an attractive woman in the blerd space. Because even not in the blerd space, but like, I think there's a mindset that men typically have where it's, number one, you're a woman. What do you know? Number two, you're a Black woman. What do you know? If you're an attractive Black woman, well, I mean, you probably are just, you just wanted Ninja Turtles because you wanted a guy to like you or something like that or whatever.
Yeah.
But being in that space, all of the challenges that you face, have you seen like a change or more acceptance as time goes? Or maybe just more acceptance with you as they see how serious you are about it. Not that you got to prove yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like every day, you know, there's comments somewhere, whether it's on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, but I do feel like, and this is, I'm really happy to say this, that lately the type of new people that have been finding me have been rather like really kind and really like nice, and I know it's not I know it's not surface level because I always try to back up stuff some way somehow when I'm putting my own thoughts and opinions out there. More so on YouTube, I've been getting more comments like like all capitals. They'll be like, "Wow, she knows what she's talking about." I'm like, "Is that a compliment or?"
Right. That sounded like a back-ended, like.
Yeah, it sounds super back end, and my personality. I'm just gonna try to take the positive side of that because also it's hard to tell via comments. If all the time I've responded to comments that I thought sounded messed up, and they were like, "Whoa, I didn't mean it like that," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay, I need to chill." It's hard. It's really hard to tell. But I think that I've gotten like I pretty much have gotten that my most of my life in college. Uh, After college, when I started getting into work, I was a college basketball referee, and I would get that all the time. The players would like try to holler at me, and I'm a referee, like. Like, bro, I'm about to toss you out this game, dude. Get out my face.
Right.
Coaches, trying to talk to me. So, I'm not like it's not new to me that people will make those type of comments like, "Wow, she really knows this about Ninja Turtles," or "What do you know about the Neo Geo?" Like I
Right.
think I'm just so accustomed to it that I don't really see it anymore. But when I go to cons, it is like really like flattering how kind a lot of uh, Black men when they approach me, and it's not like on some weird like disrespectful type stuff. It's genuinely like, I love your content, oh, I'm a Donatello fan too. So I feel that I'm slowly starting to establish like my own way in social media with Ninja Turtles and gaming, and the it's I have a track record, so I
Yeah.
don't I just don't get as much. I mean, not like I don't get trolls. Of course, I get guys that come in there and they'll just say like really like hurtful stuff. And it's like, why? Like, you don't even know me, dude. Like, why are you so angry?
I freaking
Uh,
hate you.
I'm talking about Ninja Turtles, and people will say like off the wall stuff, and I'm like, okay, I have no idea where that came from, but as a whole, like probably for every 100 comments that people make to me, like 2 of them are just like off the wall. So, um, it's been a relatively positive space that I'm at right now, at least, in the gaming community and in the toy community. And, also now so more with the statue collectors community. They've also been incredibly welcoming, which is, it's a breath of fresh air. It's really nice.
Yeah. I think the litmus test is probably the guys that are the way that they are in a negative sense. They aren't as big of fans as they try to make themselves, so they're
Right.
probably just level. The guys that respect you and is like, "Oh, I follow you about the such and such," having nothing to do with your looks or what they think you don't know, is because they're already ingrained in that space.
They share the passion,
Right.
right, of
Right.
whatever it is that I'm talking about, and I agree. I think the people that come in and just shoot stuff like something crazy, for whatever reason, I came across their feed, but they're not passionate about the Ninja Turtles. They're not
Right.
passionate about gaming. So, they're gonna say what they wanna say, but the people who are, um, diehard turtle fans or gamers, they tend to be kind, and I don't know, if I'm not trying to sound messed up, but I don't know if I have a little bit of a leg up that maybe some people are open to listening to what I have to say because I'm not tough to look at. I don't I don't know if that's helping or not. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it could be both ways, because on one end it could be the people that you intimidate could use the Ninja Turtles as a way to say something disrespectful to you because, man, I remember that girl Carla in the 5th grade with her fine ass. She did me dirty, and she wouldn't talk to me, so I'm gonna take it out on Queen.
Right.
And then the other side, like you said, it could be a lot easier to. I don't have to look away when I'm talking to you.
You can listen to me talk about turtles, and I'm not gonna break the camera.
Yeah.
But also, what I something that I find has really been like pretty neat is when I'm in public spaces, like I can sense somebody like watching me, like hovering like around me, and it's not like they're on a stalker thing. Like they're just introverted and awkward, like I am, which for some reason that calms me, and then it kind of turns me into an extrovert so that I can talk to them. My brother is usually the one like, yo, look at this guy, and then I'll turn and and he'll be like this, and I just like, oh dude, come over here, like. And I'm not extroverted at all, but I totally get that type of awkwardness. But I've never had anyone come up to me and be disrespectful.
Yeah.
And hopefully that won't ever happen. But I usually try to keep a crew with me.
Well, because you also look like you could fight. So
you know what? I fight dirty. I really do.
You look like you throw them hands. So
I mean, I told you about the fitness, right? So
yeah,
I mean, I'm working on my Chun-Li legs. I really am. I'm trying to get those established.
So maybe it should be Chun-Li before Melina, because she at least has the like sort of skirt cover type thing. No, probably not.
Actually, now that I think about it, I did buy a Chun-Li outfit. I bought the Chun-Li. I want to say Street Fighter Alpha 3, where she's in that blue pantsuit with the little vest. I'm not ready.
You said you're not ready.
I'm not ready.
I mean, but at least you got it. So that's the first step. You just take your time. And then when you're ready, it's not like you got to order it. It's right there.
It's there, but I don't have the shoes. So
you got to have the shoes.
That's part of the problem. Yeah.
We do this. How about we do this to make you more comfortable in 2028? So you can't just disappear now. I will wear the original Chun-Li outfit, the blue joint with the silk joint and with the bows and everything, and then you wear the new one. That way, ain't nobody gonna be paying attention to you.
You know what? That would be really helpful.
I'm saying with the little fishnets.
I'm totally good with that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
No. I'm not gonna do that. I don't do that. I can create
you had a problem with wearing your spandex, and now you're gonna go on a full on.
Sometimes you just gotta dive all the way in. That's how you get used to the pool. Is you just dive in. That's how you teach kids to swim. You just throw them in the pool. They'll figure it out.
That's what I heard, right? Sink or swim.
Sink or swim.
Yeah. I see sinking in my future.
Nah, I wouldn't let you. Well, that was my last topic that I have. I feel like this was a great conversation. I like these to be conversational.
Yeah. We could have talked more about Morgan.
So, well, I think that's our time. Is that our time? Hey, your time? We'll cut? You cut?
I got plenty of time to talk about Morgan. If you want to just talk about how they dominate the Middle Eastern Athletic Conference.
The MEAC. I mean, who's even in the MEAC anymore? Who's left?
I don't.
Everybody's left the MEAC.
Who is in the MEAC? They don't. Howard's not there. UMES isn't there.
UMES. Townsend. Wait, Townsend's not in the MEAC.
They weren't.
No, Townsend is in our conference, the conference we're in now.
No, that's good because they're a bunch of suckers. They need to be in our conference, anyways.
We got Townsend. We got University of Richmond. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know too many of the other ones. I was shitting with you, but I still am MEAC because when I was there, we were MEAC.
Right. Yeah.
I understood it. Understood the moves. I think we moved twice. I understood the moves. I got the reasons from a financial standpoint, from a viewership standpoint. But I mean, we could beat Morgan all day. We could beat Norfolk State. We could beat Howard. You know what I mean? We could
guys
beat
couldn't beat
Fam.
Norfolk.
We could beat Norfolk. I mean, all the time. But it's these other schools have different levels of athletic money.
Sure. Yeah, they do. I have
Mm,
a really quick fun story.
go for it. It
And
don't have to be quick either.
it's not that fun. It's actually it's unsettling. So like our softball field, we didn't have one. We had to like share one with like a high school or something like that. I believe they ended up buying that field, so they have it now.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely since I've been there, they've made a lot of strides in new buildings, new equipment, all this kind of stuff, right? As things happen when you graduate, your schools always get better.
Mm-hmm.
So they got a brand new football field, and it's beautiful. So I went back for homecoming one year, and I took my boyfriend, and I was like, I want to show you the new field. And he was like, okay. So I go to show him the field, and he comes out, and he was like, wow. He was like, this is a dope field. He was like, is this your practice field? And I was
Where did he go? He must have gone to.
He went to I'm sorry. He went to Wazoo.
I've never heard of that.
Washington State. Big.
Oh, okay.
At the time, they were Pac-12, like, oh my God, my heart sank. I told all my girls, I was like, you can't believe this dude just called our brand new field a beautiful practice field. But
broke up with him on the spot.
I didn't talk to him for a while. I really, really didn't. But I mean, it was eye-opening to him as well. Like, not every school just has their alumni money and, TV sponsorships and all this kind of stuff to fund. Like, we really depended on alumni to help, just get uniforms. Like, it's different.
I think y'all are, I guess, because it says it's state, y'all are public, right? Y'all are in a private school.
Yeah, we're public.
Okay. Because we're private, so it falls on, like you said, it falls on alumni. We recently, 3 years ago, changed presidents.
Okay.
And I mean, it needed to happen. It always needs to happen, whether a president is good or bad. That's not a negative knock or a positive knock to him. But we changed presidents, but that president before was very big on sponsorships. Like, we had a sponsorship with Pepsi, I can't remember the other ones, but that's when they poured that money into our field and our new student center, which we got another one now, cafeteria. We saw all those dollars, and he was who made the decision to move us out of the MEAC. And, like I said, financially, it made sense, and it did make sense to dollars going directly into campus.
Yeah.
But it's just some stuff, like you said, homecoming. Like, I'm going back to homecoming this year. I go as many years as I can. It's when I go to homecoming and we're not playing a Morgan or a Norfolk State or a Howard. We're playing a school I ain't never heard of.
Right. For the money.
For the money, right. Which,
yeah.
I mean, if in all honesty, most of us ain't at the game anyway. We had the tailgate.
Sure. Yeah, but I get that. Like, a couple of years ago, I went back to homecoming and we were playing Howard, right? So this was awesome. This is, Howard's not that far, so they were able to, to come out, and it was just a beautiful crowd of melanin and like this low key rivalry within the thing. And then a couple of years ago, I went back and they were playing some high school looking team. I don't know. It was, I mean, I guess, yeah, it didn't really matter because we were all lit before we got to the game anyways, but still, it's just hit different. Like, I don't know.
It's the feel of it. Like, I may not know what's going on the field, but if A&T is there, it's like you said, it's more. We're already in the midst of this inkwell, this beautiful inkwell being at campus. Then you add more ink to it. For people that I've never seen before, people wearing blue and gold, and you have that camaraderie because, again, we all lit, like you said. It's just more of it clashing together. There's never any fights. Nobody's getting shot.
No, none of that.
It's just, so then when you have University of Richmond, I mean, the whole team is black, but they play and then they get on the bus. But as far as they don't, nobody travels, even though Richmond is only an hour away. But it's just, like you said, it's different. It's just different.
It's very different. And even like following the team, the softball team, because after I graduated, I mean, I was paying attention to like everything that Morgan State softball was doing for years. And then, the whole money situation, the softball team now, I don't know who your listeners are. I don't want to sound like it's a bad thing, but it's just different. There are no black females on the softball team at all. It's an all white women's softball team, and I guess it just kind of, it's the whole point of historical black college university into play on sports, but I know why, right? It's because of, the freaking money, but I don't know. It's almost, I don't have to worry about it right for me, but people coming in, young women and young men coming to an HBCU is just like, oh, please don't lose sight of why the HBCUs are here in the first place.
Yes.
I'm like, why am I looking at a softball team of all white women? Like, you guys have your own universities.
Yeah.
Why are you at anyways, I'm gonna piss myself off.
We are on the exact same page from university, like our tennis team at one point. When I got there, the tennis team, I don't know if they even spoke English, but they were like foreign Europe.
Okay.
And like they would get scholarships to bring them in and everything. I don't know about the golf team, but like it was just, when you said it perfectly. When you said keep sight of the reason, that last president, again, he was about money, which was great because we all needed, our university needed it. But it just seemed like, how do I want to say this? Because I got like 2 viewers, so I'm not worried about who's going to see it.
I share it. I feel like, wait a minute.
Oh, well, I mean, hey,
most I graduated. Of my market are black men, so.
They can't take my degree. I already got it.
No.
So it was just like he had very somewhat conservative leaning views. There was even rumor that, the goal was to, again, this is rumor, but the goal was to make it not an HBCU anymore, to make Hampton no longer. I mean, that was it was rumored. I don't even know if he had the power to do that, but it became, at first it was about all this, because he was even there. He started in 80. My dad graduated from Hampton in 77.
Okay.
So he'd been there for a long time.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And like he had a great way with money. He had a great way, but after a while it seemed like, because at first it was about school money, but it seemed like over the years, at least my 4 years, it became about school money and even less HBCU. And it was more about money. And I know you got to have that mindset. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I understand.
We didn't even talk about football. Are you serious?
Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, my.
I have enough torture as it is being a Cowboys fan. But like Jerry Jones to me was like how our last President Harvey was. Great with money, great owner. But outside of that, it was a lot of things that he won't get out of his own way with, meaning Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
So
Jesus.
Okay, all right,
I haven't even said anything. I was just.
You didn't need to. It's your expression.
Isn't the draft? Isn't it today? Didn't that
it's
start
right now.
today? Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not even I'm not even excited. We're probably gonna trade George Pickens. I'm not even excited about the draft.
Then you guys will have nothing left. Oh, you still have Lamb.
We still got Lamb. I mean, we are. Jerry Jones learned in probably, I won't even say 96. He learned in like 2000. We can be the most trash team in the league, and he can still be the richest person in football.
Guy. Yeah,
as long as he stays on. Yeah, we have. It probably weren't in 2000, but like in the mid 2000s, from then until now, we have been the most, not expensive, the most profitable organization in all of sports. But it ain't from winning. I want it to be from winning.
You didn't have a winning season last.
It's because
the
this
last
dude,
couple of seasons.
All right. Okay.
Just saying.
It's enough. It's enough. But he figured out that we don't have to win. I just got to stay in front of this camera.
Yeah.
I got to make sure to grease the right palms so that ESPN talks about us. I don't want to hear about the Cowboys on ESPN no more.
It's tough.
Why do we deserve to be talked about so much? If we go
talked about in a negative way though.
Huh?
You guys are talked about in a negative way.
We're talked about in a negative way by individuals, but the full organization like ESPN, even the host will get like, well, we got to talk about the Cowboys, of course. We could win 3 games all season, and they will talk about the Cowboys from preseason to next season.
That's because it's just interesting how the team is unfolding. Like I do fantasy football, and the last couple of years I've had Prescott on my team, not because I wanted him to be, but he was the quarterback that was left. But even though you guys aren't winning, he was still putting up points. I was like,
you know what?
I'll keep picking him up.
That's a great segue into my feelings about Dak. Is that he's great for a fantasy team.
He is.
He's great in numbers for a fantasy team because you can stack up numbers in the last half of the game when you're down 40 points.
Right? He always
so he's great for the fantasy. But like when it counts, like for us to actually win the game, where's that? And black quarterback, I was like, yo, this is the dude. I gave him 7 years. I feel like I'm in a relationship. I gave him 7 good years. And then I stopped. So now this is year 11. I fought for him for 7 years. He had 2 really great, not from the number standpoint, but 2 leadership years. That was the first year. And even that was more about Ezekiel Elliott. And then maybe that next year, and there was another, maybe one of the more recent years, he was really stand up. But like, other than that, man, like go, just trade him, man. Just go.
They can't. Didn't they just offer him more money?
They did. I mean, like before they restructured his contract. Like he's still not getting the full that he was before, but his guaranteed is still stupid.
It is stupid. Yeah.
So
you got a thing for blue colored themed stuff. Hampton, Dallas.
You would think that, you were talking about Greek. You would think that this is my thing as well.
Did you pledge?
I might have. It's possible. I mean, Kappa Psi Fraternity Incorporated is a non-pledging, non-hazing organization. So, pledge. I don't know what
Wait a minute.
I joined.
You said Kappa? Wait.
What
colors are you?
What colors are you?
Yeah.
Crimson and cream.
Yeah. So you're the pretty boys.
I mean, that's what some people like to say.
Yeah.
I don't submit to those stereotypes.
I'm saying your reputation, the fraternity.
No, I know you were complimenting me. It's okay.
I wasn't. I was making a general statement.
It's cool. Yeah. General state. I got you. I got it. I'm with it. Yes, those are our colors.
Yeah.
Those are our colors.
Clearly I was into cues.
I mean, we like you said when we started, we all make mistakes, and I totally get it. See, this is a lesson.
That wasn't what I wasn't referring to that at all.
It's a recurring, theme throughout this discussion, and I love it. Like I love when a story. I write stories. I love when a story comes back to the beginning. It addresses it at the end, and you're doing it. You're doing an amazing job.
No, I'm not.
Amazing
I'm not.
job.
Thank you.
We all make mistakes.
You know
It's
what
okay,
my
though.
football team is, right?
It's not the Chicago Bears, is it? It's a Cali team. No? You're a 49ers fan?
I'm not.
Rams?
Nope.
Well, they're not. So now Vegas, the Raiders?
No.
You strike me as a Raiders fan, though, like a LA
I
Raiders
used to have
fan.
season tickets to the Raiders.
Okay. Oakland or, well, I guess LA was
Oakland.
too. Yeah, we were too young.
And then once they moved. But Baltimore.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, you picked that up. Did you pick that up in college?
I sure did.
Okay.
And I've been Baltimore ever since.
I like Baltimore. I don't have any qualms with Baltimore. I like Baltimore.
I do. Our freaking quarterback, dude. He's doing too much. He pisses me off.
Oh wait, no, you didn't say you liked. I was about to say you like Dak Prescott and you don't like Lamar Jackson, but you didn't listen.
No, I like Dak how he puts up points for me, and I win money. I think Dak is when I like really watch Dak. I know he's got a good arm. I know he is a good quarterback, but I don't feel confident in the decisions that he makes.
None of us do.
I feel like Lamar, like he reminds me of a chicken with his head cut off. Like he's always just flopping around. He's got the ball in front of him, and then he'll just chuck it and, hope to God that the receivers will make a play for him. I'm sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't let him go either. He costs too much.
Somebody, and I can't remember who it was, but somebody made a comparison of Lamar and said and at first I was like, man, that's not fair. But I thought about it. He's Patrick Mahomes meets RG3.
That sounds so accurate.
Yeah, like Mahomes with the just dipping and dapping or whatever, but RG3 in the lanky loafiness, unawareness sometimes.
The unawareness, yeah. He stresses me out, dude.
I would rather have him as a problem
than Dak.
Yes,
I think so.
And Dak is a good quarterback. I just don't want him anymore. I want him to be a good something else.
You guys had was it Carson Wentz? Was that who you're who's the redhead? You guys had you had a redhead a couple years ago. I think you guys just got rid of him the last season.
We had Carson Wentz.
Was it Carson Wentz? No,
No. I'm sorry. We had I'm going too far back. See, now that you said it, now I can't think of his name.
He was a backup quarterback for you guys for the longest.
Uh-huh.
And then he finally got to come in.
Cooper Rush.
Yes.
Yeah.
I liked Cooper.
I liked Cooper. So we had this discussion. This is a Facebook group that I'm a part of. And we have more arguing amongst us than we do people who aren't fans. And it's always about the quarterback. During the Romo years, it was people who love Romo, people who hate Romo. Now it's people who love Dak, people who hate Dak. And it's just, that's the only thing we talk about in that group. It's thousands of people in there. That's the only thing we talk about.
That's because there's plenty of, Dak gives you guys a lot to talk about.
Too much to talk about. I would love to just have a season where we don't talk. We don't got to win. We can do a 500 season. I just don't want to have any. I want it to be like we lost because as a team, we just suck. But we've had the top offense before. We've had the top defense before. Less than that, but we've had the top both at the same time before. And we still we can't get into the playoffs or past the first game.
Were you upset when they got rid of Micah?
At first, yes.
But you thought that was a good decision?
I don't know. It's not that I thought it was a good decision, but I don't think we lost out on as much as I initially thought we lost out.
Especially since he blew his shit out, right? Didn't he get
Yeah.
hurt? Yeah.
So he did get hurt. But even before that, I feel like what we got, I'm not going to say it was comparable to what we would have had with Micah there. Micah
Sure.
was a force multiplier. Like, he changed the entire defense. But I think what we got in the 2-3 dudes we got a C plus B minus deal.
C plus.
Well, we got a B minus average B deal. Because at first when he did it, I was like, here go Jerry again. That's it. Every year I say I'm done with the team. Here go Jerry. I'm done with this team. We'll just screw it. I'm done. And then I'm back next year. But it wasn't as bad a move as I thought it was.
So you're not hopeful this season? You have no expectations at all?
I have, what is it called? I can't remember what it's called. That when you're with somebody and you know you should leave, but you can't. Like, you can't break away. What is that called? Like, you're in an abusive relationship, but you make yourself stay because you think it's your fault.
I didn't know there was like an actual term for that.
Yeah, it's called Stockholm Syndrome.
That's what that's called.
Yes. I have Stockholm Syndrome with the Cowboys, and
you're not going anywhere.
No, I can't.
Even though
this was bred into me. Like, that was my pops. It was bred into me.
So sorry.
Yeah, I am too. I am too. Every day.
My best friend is a huge Dallas fan. She usually comes over to my house to watch the games, because I like to sit here and play my video games and then have the game on the other TV. So she'll sit here and watch TV. And I usually have to tell her to go watch the game in the living room, because the amount of yelling and swearing, it's inappropriate.
That sounds about right. And it's not even like I was drinking. Nah, it's just
no, very sober.
You could come from church and watch that, and you forgot everything you learned. You lose your religion for 4 hours.
Well, good luck to you when I'm watching the football season this year. Now I'll also think about you when I hear the headlines of what's going on with
you can be laughing.
Dallas.
Is that what's gonna
I'll shoot you an email to check up on you. You know, mental health is important.
It is. And if I really truly believed it, I would leave the Cowboys, but I can't.
Stockholm
Syndrome. I got it. Well, if I don't end this one, I'm going to talk for another 3 or 4 hours.
Yes.
And,
I have to feed my dogs. They're 2 hours behind on their dinner schedule.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I also have to go to the bathroom. So I've been holding this for you.
I appreciate that. I don't think I've ever gotten a compliment like that before. I've been holding my bowel.
Yeah.
Simply to talk to you. So
it's a huge compliment. It really is. Because I've got up, I'll tell people I'll be right back, but I stayed. So I'm
going to remember that. And that's probably the part. I'm going to repeat that part when I edit
it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be a major. And I'm going to put a big heart in the background.
Perfect. Well, I guess whatever you do, tag. And I'm happy to reshare and post on stories and do whatever. Does this come up as like this? Like the two? Yeah.
So what it did on the last one, I thought it was going to come out like this. So I thought I was going to have to do more editing. It will, based on who's talking, it won't flash back like with every word, because that'll get too much. But like the AI of this will figure out, like, if you're talking straight for like a minute, it'll stay on you and go full screen for you.
Okay.
And then when I come in, it'll come from me, and it'll kind of go back and forth like that, like a volley.
Okay. And this is gonna be on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But
I
like
will.
that, I'll make sure you might actually. No, you'd have to sign in. What I'll do is I'll download the whole thing too. It's gonna take probably a day to do, but I'll download the whole thing and any of the parts that are cut up, and I'll send that whole thing to you. So if you want to do some more editing on it or put it somewhere, you can do that.
Sure. Yeah. And I always add these to my website, so I just want to make sure that if it's going to be on YouTube, then I can just use the link too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It was mostly a pleasant conversation.
Except for where you that time I saw you cry almost when you realized that you had made a mistake going to Morgan. But I won't put that in there. I'll cut that out. I there are certain moments that I feel like should be just private. So I don't want to go over the line.
I appreciate that. It's
excellent.
It's really hard not to take that bait right now, but
yeah, because then we'll be on for another 30 minutes.
We will, yes. Yeah. So I'm gonna let you have that.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Yeah.
2028. We're gonna work on it.
Okay.
Can we at least say we're gonna work on it? We'll just say we're gonna work on it.
I'm gonna work on it.
Okay. All right. We're gonna see.
I have one outfit already. The one I really want to do.
Yeah.
I just got to get my brain right. So I have till 2028.
You got till 2028.
The end of 2028.
What is it? What month is it in July? So yeah, mid.
Okay.
2028.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna figure my shit out. So
in your draws.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Well, okay. Yeah, I'll work on that.
We got time to figure it out. I'll keep you updated on my progress.
Good deal. Queen, thank you so very much. I appreciate
It was
you.
my pleasure.
And please feel free to plug me into anybody that you think should be the next. And I would love for us to have a more regular cadence. I know you have you book out for a month with these.
Oh, yeah.
But if we can jump on maybe another call in a few months, if that works for you, that would be great.
Sure. Yeah. How many people can you have on here?
You know what? I just started this as a subscription, so I'm not even sure, honest. I might be able to have more.
Have my brother on here too. He's a fun one.
That would be dope.
And
then all we gotta do is find a Michelangelo fan.
And then we'll have the whole squad, won't we?
We'll have the whole squad. And we gotta come with the joints, with the bandanas.
I have a really good friend who is a Michelangelo fan. He's a gamer.
Okay.
He's quiet though. He's not really. I don't know if he represents Michelangelo that well. I don't know. We'll see.
We shall see.
But yes, I would absolutely love to do this again. It was, like I said, it was mostly fun.
Okay.
Have a good evening.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.